Welcome to Vauxhall Stadium, home of Spedeworth Motorsports and Incarace as well. We're live here today. It seems like 2015 has been a year of big announcements, and following the publication of Motorsport News just yesterday, yet another big announcement. Dean Cox is with me. BTCC Drivers, Motorsport News, 60th anniversary, of course, of Motorsport News this year. Getting really involved with us. What's going on?
Well, basically, this came about from a social conversation at Autosports International back in January. You were present yourself there at that time, Dave. Basically, it started out as a conversation in the bar during the evening, on the Friday evening, just a relaxing drink, and there was Dean Wood, myself, yourself, Matt James and Kevin Turner from Motorsport News. And what started out as an initial conversation just grew into a massive idea, and Matt put forward about BTC drivers in National Hot Rods. And of course, we took on that challenge, and it's grown from there.
Well, of course, the British Touring Car Championship is absolutely massive. They have a very, very busy schedule. But I think it's fair to say that the drivers have really embraced the idea of coming and having a bit of fun on a quarter-mile oval as well.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been overwhelmed from the response from the BTCC. They really have taken this seriously. As you say, it's a rare gap in their calendar. They're very busy people, but they've decided they want to come and race, and they want to do it, properly. They're bringing along their own race engineers. Some of them are bringing their teams, and they seem to be finding out a lot of information in the background as well, some of which we don't know yet. So they're really involved.
Okay, so obviously this is great for our sport. It's great for national hot rod racing as well, because Motorsport News and Sporting Scene in particular always been very, very supportive of oval racing, but this takes the publicity to a whole different level, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, as you said, right from the beginning with National Hot Rods, they've always been supportive, and Sporting Scene has always given us great coverage on all of our race meetings and World Championship rounds. Graham Brown has been writing for them for many years, and they've given us a lot of coverage. But this takes it into a whole new dimension. It basically seals a relationship, and it just goes to show, really, what we and Motorsport News can do when we pair up together.
Yeah, and that's fantastic. Okay, let's get to the nitty-gritty then. When it comes to the Thunder 500 event, what can we expect? Are they going to do all three heats in a final, or what?
Well, yeah, I mean, that is what dreams are made of. But unfortunately, no. I mean, what we've got to consider is that they are borrowing cars from headline drivers 2 weeks from their World Championship, their biggest event of the year. So what we've restricted it to at the moment, it looks like it's going to be 3 qualifying laps. So it's an out lap and 2 hot laps against the clock. That will determine the grid. The cars will be lined up in grid order. We'll then have a race. And then from that, it looks like we're probably going to score it over not only the race position where they finish, but also where they qualified as well. So it just adds another little dimension to the event.
So this might be a bit provocative, Dean, and apologies for this. You made the point, it's just a couple of weeks before the National Hot Rods World Final, the biggest event of their calendar, and they've spent all year qualifying for that. I'm guessing that you've had a few problems in terms of getting front-running cars for these guys.
Well, initially, everybody first said, well, how on earth are you going to get these cars, especially 2 weeks before, such an important meeting that everybody's been working to all year. But I have to say, the NHRPA and National Hot Rods, again, they've seen the bigger picture. They've seen really what it will do for their formula, what will do for them personally as well, for their own sponsors and everything else. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. And I think the touring car guys, as I said, are taking this seriously, and they appreciate the investment that they're being loaned. So I think things will work out fine.
Excellent. Really looking forward to it already. Okay. So who's going to be driving then? From the BTCC grid, I can think of a dozen drivers or more. Who have we got?
Well, that's the thing. At the moment, we can't divulge who we have on board.
Oh.
There are rumours, but basically it will be divulged 1 per week for the next 6 weeks in Motorsport News. So they will be announcing who the drivers are. But I can give you a heads up on just what National Hot Rods we have got available at this moment in time.
Oh, okay. Please do that then. Who are we? Whose cars have we got?
Well, excuse me reading from a list, but this is really hot off the press news. Mikey Godfrey is coming forward, and he's offering his TB Motors Tigra B, which is a fantastic car from TB Motors.
And he's just off the back of 3 out of 3 wins.
Absolutely. At Hednesford at the weekend, Mikey was unbeatable, and he was the first to sign up with us. So we're so proud and pleased that Mikey's on board with us. Chris Head, at the moment, he's offering his Head and Company Elite Transmissions Tigra B.
So that's the World Championship car. That is the car of the current World Champion.
That's the car of the current World Champion at this moment in time. We also have Kim Weaver with the Weaver Brothers Roofing Tigra. He's come forward now. Kim is very much is a guy in the news at the moment. He's had a lot of success recently in going places. So another headline car.
Another front-running car with a driving style not dissimilar to some of the British touring car drivers, if I may say. Sorry, Kim.
No, you said that. I didn't say that, Kim. We also have Danny Wildman Fist. The Wildman very kindly has put forward his car. It's a beautiful car. It's the Nimbus Motorsport, Derek P. Fisk Vehicle Hire and Mead Motorsport Tigra. It's a gorgeous car, and again, that's available. Billy Wood in the Spedeworth Motorsports Tigra. Billy, again, was one of the first to sign up for this as well. He's right behind the project. Colin Smith, bless him. Colin was in great form here at Easter, as we saw. It looks like his Matt Roach Racing BMW Z4 will be put forward. There's even rumours that that might even be dressed for the part in resemblance to the touring car driver that's going to be inside. But there's more news on that. And finally, a big name from Northern Ireland as well, but we can't divulge on which one it's going to be.
So here am I trying to ascertain the geographic location of the cars that have been loaned, and all of those cars are front-running World Championship qualifying cars. The location of those cars in comparison to the location of some of the drivers from the British Touring Car Championship. I can't wait for those names to be revealed in Motorsport News, one by one over the forthcoming weeks. OK, Thunder 500, when is it?
It's basically Saturday, June the 13th. Keep an eye on the news, please, because it looks like we may be starting a little bit early because there's so much to get into that meeting. And so it looks like we may be bringing the start time forward, subject to council agreements. I will just say, regarding these cars, there's still lots of conversations to take place. It's still to be confirmed, but these are the guys at the moment who've shown interest.
And you mentioned there that the start time might be coming forward because there's so much to be packed in. That particular event has always been considered as the warm-up to the World Final, hasn't it? It's always had a big, big crowd of people here. Every national hot rod driver that's in the World Final wants to be here to get some valuable track time in as well. Sounds like it's going to be a festival not to miss.
Well, it's absolutely crucial this year because the guys haven't visited here as often as they normally do. We had the meeting at Easter, and then we've got the Thunder 500, and then the World Final. There's been nothing in between. So to get track time, they need to be here for the Thunder 500 anyway to get all the data because, as we all know, conditions and things change. And if you're away for a long time, things are very different when you come back. So it's crucial. And, of course, nowadays we don't have the press day that we used to have, so that's another opportunity that they don't have. So they need to be here, really, if they want to be on the money come Speed Weekend.
So great drivers, big crowd. It's going to be a great event, the Thunder 500. Keep an eye on the website for all the information, but especially buy your Motorsport News so you can find out who's going to be driving from the grid of the British Touring Car Championship as well. And I guess this is all playing into your hands a little bit, Dean Cox, when it comes to the sponsorship and PR role that you have. I just think there's companies ringing up wanting to be involved with Speedworth at the moment.
Well, of course, as you say, major brands like Motorsport News and, of course, the deal we did earlier with Motors TV is fantastic for us. But there are still lots and lots of opportunities for people to come and join us and become a partner and, involved in sponsorship and advertising with Speedworth Motorsports. There's some terrific opportunities. We've got 5 hours of live television later in the year that somebody would love, I'm sure, to endorse and put their name to. So there's some massive opportunities. So, please, contact me at the stadium here and let's talk.
Thanks, Dean. Thanks for taking the time. Keep an eye on speedworth.co.uk. That, of course, is the official website. And do make sure you buy your copy of the Motorsport News because those drivers from the British Touring Car Championship grid are going to be revealed one by one as we head up to what is going to be a fantastic Thunder 500.